about to open a window into the life of a ghost hunter. We'll show you dark, creepy roads that lead to night. We'll show you haunted places, but most importantly, we'll show you what happens along the way there.
You may see something.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Linda.
And it's Sunday morning here. And Sunday morning is an unusual time for us to be heading on the road. But, you know, we're going to document this little trip here because you never know what's going to happen along the way. It might be a short video, it might be a longer one. We really don't know when we start out. But, hey, it's better to have the footage and not really have much than have nothing. So where we're going today is to a little place north of Richmond. It's a park of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know the name of the park. Linda does.
Yeah, it's Hanover something park, and they've got trails and stuff, but you know, we're not going for the trails.
Right. Why are we going?
So we did the Amelia County Wildlife Management Area investigation just recently, and that was for the Department of Wildlife Resources for a video that they're putting together. You may have seen that video or you may not, but we are going up to do the actual evidence interview. So we're going to go up and interview with our contact, the content creator, Megan, and Megan, I don't know which one it is, but
I think it's Megan. Megan's the one
Megan?
that's on our team there.
Yeah, I know some people pronounce things differently, but yeah, we're going to go up there and do an interview with her and talk about our experiences, and that's going to be kind of put together with the rest of the video that we took, and go into a nice little video for them to produce for Halloween.
Absolutely. And what's cool is if you go 2 episodes back, it's the gas grub and ghosts, the trip. It's called the Haunted Woods, and it's the trip that we went out to Amelia Wildlife Management Area. It was a cool adventure. We got some Mexican food along the way and got a little fuel for the night and spent the night out in these haunted woods. Free roam of the wildlife management area out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it was nice.
Killer bees, bugs, Bigfoot, all kinds of stuff was out there. And the little video we put together was just basically like an overview of our trip, kind of like the Gas Grub and Ghosts are. It just kind of takes you along the ride with us. But the actual investigation, I put together, we had a lot of video, I think 30 some gigs of video, maybe more. And I put that together, condensed it into a 45-minute video and sent that to them. So they're going to be posting that on their YouTube channel. So we'll make sure to share the link all over our social media stuff, Facebook and all that. But that's going to be a cool video to watch because that's going to have the actual investigation.
Yes.
So,
and it will be Transcend Paranormal was another group that was out there. They brought 2 groups out. So the video they put together will have some investigation from Transcend as well. And that way you can kind of see how they do things, how we do things, you know, what evidence they may have gotten and what we may have gotten.
absolutely. And being Sunday morning, we've got a question recently. And I've had this question before. And a lot of it has to do with religion. And people ask the question about religion and ghost hunting. How does religion... I had this cross, and we were doing a public investigation at the Transportation Museum up in Roanoke. And we had an in-depth conversation afterwards. Someone said, I noticed you're wearing those crosses, and how does that tie in with investigating the paranormal? And this is an excellent question, and there's a lot more delving to be done on this. And it's kind of a question that plagues us as well from time to time. It really does. And going into the scriptures and such, we know there's a lot of verses that say the dead know nothing. Don't talk to the dead. Man is appointed one time to die. We're trying to understand this stuff, of course. We're trying to understand the Word of God with a human mind, human comprehension, which sometimes is very difficult. But what we're doing when we go out and do these investigations, I want to make it clear, we're not doing anything to summon spirits. We're not doing any kind of rituals, anything that would summon the spirits. And we're not doing anything to communicate with the spirits for the sake of foretelling our future or for getting answers to our life's problems. And I believe that's where the biblical interpretation is, and this is just my view on it. With the biblical interpretation, if you're going out and you're summoning up a spirit, kind of like King Saul did when he had the Witch of Endor summon up the spirit of Samuel, he was looking for answers. He was looking for a prophecy. And when you're doing that, I believe that's what the Bible's talking about. But in our case, we're going out to these places that are already allegedly haunted, and we're basically putting out a lot of stuff that detects, that records, asking questions, and if something's there, it's going to answer. If something's there, it might interact with the equipment, but if it's not there, we're not doing anything to summon it. So that's kind of where that tie comes in there. And I think we'll touch base a little bit more on that later in the video here. But right now, the Seafood Festival is going on in Pocosin. And it's the last day of it, so we got a little bit of traffic here, but we got about an hour and 30-minute drive. We're going to stop for some gas, we're going to stop for some grub, and we're going to talk about ghosts. So, a reason to stay tuned. All right, breaking news. We got an 8-minute slowdown on 64 West. And what's crazy is 64 West, this is a straight road. There's no merging, there's no stop signs, there's no traffic lights. But often you come up on something like this. And sometimes it's an accident. Other times, it's just people stopping randomly.
It does, and I'm actually looking ahead because we are at a dead stop now. And this red line goes for a very long distance for some reason, which is not very good. But all it just says is a slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, there's the subway. Would be nice to eat something before long. But like, what is that? Like, there's no traffic, like, accident. There's no indication. It's just a slow down. Like, what exactly is a slowdown and why is it here?
Yeah, so talk about paranormal.
Yeah.
The way that people drive around here is quite paranormal.
Yeah.
I mean, we've come down this road and we've seen people in the woods.
Flipped over,
upside down. And keep in mind, there's no turns. It's a straight road. But yeah, it lends the question. Slowing us down. So stay tuned, because we're going to figure out what the holdup was. Oh, here we go. Someone's stepping on the gas now. All right, so we're rolling again. And it seems that slowdown wasn't an 8-minute slowdown. It set us back about a half hour.
Yes.
And we got to the top of it.
Yeah, and the whole reason for the slowdown was one of those big digital signs off to the right-hand side of the road that said nightly lane closures for the next 14 miles. And that was it.
Yeah.
No broken down cars, no wrecks or anything like that. The whole entire slowdown was because there was a freaking sign on the right-hand side of the road. That's it.
So now I don't know if we're going to get to stop for gas and grub until after our meeting here and debrief. So we did come to a little compromise here that we're not going to be able to do a full-on stop on the way there. We are going to hit this rest stop because I haven't eaten since breakfast. It's now like 2:19 and breakfast wasn't much. So hoping to stop in here real quick and hit a vending machine. And what I'm really hankering for right now is some Slim Jims, but even this visitor center is packed. And along 64, they have these little rest stops, they have bathrooms, vending machines, but we can find a parking spot.
That's my problem.
Perhaps we can hit this vending machine.
I'm not sure we're actually going to find parking here.
Yeah, there's a guy leaving right there. It's a handicap spot, though.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it is.
Well,
I don't think it is. He found a nice one.
that's the perfect timing to call up the vending machines here. Yeah, we're going to be able to hit those. Here's some over here. Now this one's quite a serious vending machine. We've got some Pringles, chapstick, 5-hour energies, nail clippers, and Virginia is for lovers shirts, along with playing cards and some charging stuff. Aleve, Claritin, look at this. Razors. This is like the ultimate Jack Links. That's what we want right there. Or does this one have Slim Jims in it?
This one actually has sandwiches in it and Lunchables and stuff like that, like egg salad sandwich. But I can't eat any of that because, like egg salad, you know what eggs do to you. And I'm not trying to be all gassy and stuff while I'm doing the interview. So.
Right. So on that note, I think I'll go for the egg salad sandwich. All right, so we went with the turkey wrap here. Hold that up. Let's get a look at that.
It was the last one in the vending machine. And the other stuff was tuna and egg salad sandwiches, which I really like both of those. But yeah, just with what we're doing, I didn't want to take any chances.
Right, so we're going to split this turkey wrap because we don't want too much to eat because we kind of want to get some serious food after the interview here and gas at some point.
Yes, definitely some gas would be good.
Yeah, so it looks like a pretty hearty wrap here. Cheese and lettuce and the turkey. It's cold, which is good.
Oh, look at this guy.
Oh man, they're trying to kill us here. Look at these people trying to back into us and everything. This place is crazy.
It is. I just don't understand it. Where are all these people going?
I don't know.
Are they all going to Richmond?
How's that turkey wrap?
Pretty good. It's a lot of turkey on it. And I'm not sure, it's like, I guess it's just cheese, but all the cheese is falling off. Like I was trying not to make a mess in the edge, but you know, got to do what you got to do, I guess.
Yeah, what can you do?
Yeah.
Let's take a little bite of this here. Oh, that's a good turkey wrap. All right, so we made it out here into Hanover County. And it's kind of a rural area. There's some old houses. We saw some old overgrown houses, little gas stations, food trucks. And we're not too far off from this park that we're going to.
2.6 miles, it looks like.
Yeah, it's only a couple minutes behind schedule.
Yep, not bad. Not bad at all.
But we've been out to Hanover before. And I think this is the area where... Is this not near where Patrick Henry's?
It is. We just passed Hanover Tavern Road. There's... What's the name of it? It's...
Scotchtown.
Scotchtown. That's it.
Yeah. So Patrick Henry, for those who don't know, he's the one that said, "Give me liberty or give me death." And for some reason, that's not on our license plates here in Virginia. Virginia's for lovers is on our plates instead. I don't know where they get these phrases from. Yeah, no. No.
Look at the old Esso sign.
Yeah, there's stuff like that you don't see every day out here. So, cool area up here. They got a nature trail coming in. They had a stone jail and stuff that we passed. And this is like the library. It's like several buildings. Courthouse. Everything's all here. Yeah, it's quite a nature trail there.
We walked by. Yeah, and it sounds like somebody was
You got a deer hopping around down there. Kind of want to go down this trail and see what's loud noise. A lot of commotion down here. Something flapping around in the water. Geese going crazy. Now, this is the kind of place that'd be pretty cool if you came down here and saw Bigfoot taking a bath. Like, you don't expect it. We're right in the middle of like Hanover County here. It's not a very secluded area. But you don't come up here looking for anything. And then you find something. Oh, watch out for those danger noodles too. Alligators or what? Bunch of geese. They probably just came and landed. That's probably what all that commotion was. Oh, there's a bird in there. So Linda's trying this Trifoliate orange that she found on a tree around here, and Google imaged it and said you can eat it, so she can take a bite of it.
I might not be able to take a bite because they're very, very hard, like very hard. But from what I've heard, they're actually very, very acidic and sour as well. So, but it does smell a little like halfway between an orange and a peach.
Yeah.
So
You can take a little bite.
that is really, really.
Are you sure you're supposed to be able to eat that?
Eat it.
Just don't know if I trust that.
You might want to not want to eat that whole thing. It might make you dookie.
Once you get inside the shell, it's good. Like, I could make lemon juice out of this. Try that. Right? That's really good.
That is like the most sour lemon I've ever tasted.
Yeah.
It is good though. I've heard they have a lot of seeds.
They do. We should take some of those seeds and plant them or something. Grow these little lemon orange trees.
Yeah, look at them just squeezing out of there.
Oh, yeah. So if you're ever in the wilderness and you see these things, this is survival 101 right here. You can find these little trifold oranges and eat them.
You might want to mix it with some sugar.
The skin left a bad taste in my mouth, but the juice itself was fine.
Probably just needs to be washed.
Yeah. So we're heading back from Hanover. Pretty nice little park area. Had a good time to sit there and kind of talk about the investigation. And I think the video is going to come out really good when they put it out there. So I can't wait to see it for myself. But if you're ever happening through Williamsburg and you need something to eat, Williamsburg has hands down the best cookout next to Gloucester that I think I've ever eaten at.
Yeah, by far it's the best. Very good.
Yeah, so we're gonna start in here to Williamsburg, and we're gonna stop at this cookout and see if the food is still as good as we remember.
Yeah, because I ate that lemon thing, that little weird baby orange thing.
The trifold orange.
Trefoil or something. I don't know what it was, but some kind of little orange. I ate that thing on an empty stomach, and now my stomach is like, ugh, like it's all acidy, and every time I burp, it's like this orange citrus stuff shooting up the back of my throat, so it's not cool.
I thought those things were pretty good. I kind of wanted to take some for the road.
Yeah, they would have made good lemonade or something, you know?
Absolutely. Or good X-Lax.
Yeah, maybe just not on an empty stomach. So the first thing that I noticed is that they stuff these things so full that you can't even shut the tray, the top of the tray.
Oh yeah. That's
So
the way
let's
we like
see.
it.
That's my hush puppies.
That's it.
And I always get the fries Cajun style here. And that one would be yours.
Yeah. We got some cookout sauce, cookout special sauce, which is pretty good stuff.
Yes.
A bunch of mustard. And the Bible verse on the cup, Proverbs 1:7,
Yep.
which Linda knows what it says.
Yeah, I had to look it up, of course. But it says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. So,
That's a good one.
Yep.
Definitely a good one. So let's kind of unveil this burger here and see what it looks like, shall we?
I'm sure, of course, it's going to look the same as it has in the other times I've had it, because this is what I always get. But a little bit of bacon.
Patty doesn't look too significant there, does it?
It doesn't. Well, it's a little off to one side. But one thing I like is that they always give you a full slice of onion on these, and because I love the onion. So, but then they've got their pickles aren't spread out as much as I might like them to be. So I've reconfigured the burger a little bit, but it does look really good.
Absolutely. And the hush puppies. Did they melt the tray like they usually do?
I don't know. They're kind of sitting on top of the
Sometimes
fries.
they melt the tray a little bit.
Yeah,
There's
they're
a
not.
little melt
There
spot
is a little
right
melt
there.
spot here. Yes. Yeah, so it certainly did.
Now, I think I know why the burger's smaller. And I noticed this when he set our order. We got the junior burger trays.
Oh,
So the burgers are a little bit smaller.
are they?
Yeah,
I
and
couldn't really
I don't
tell the
know
big
why.
difference.
You know, I said regular burger, but yeah, the patties are significantly smaller than they usually are because we usually have a big, thick patty here.
Oh, that's
This
right.
you can see is more of like a McDonald's patty.
Yes.
But it's got those grill marks, which is really good. Mine's got the whole slice of onion. I got some bacon in there, chili, and coleslaw. So that's gonna be pretty good. And I also got a corn dog as one of my sides because you get two sides with this tray. So let's take a little bite of this burger here. Oh, that's a good burger.
One thing I gotta say is, when you go to come to cook out, and they have like really good fresh fries. They are amazing, especially with the Cajun seasoning on them. Makes them a little orange. Get a little dip in there.
2102.
Pretty much killed it. Linda's still working on it there a little bit.
Yep, I've got a little left.
But I will say these burgers are so good. Like they have this char-broiled flavor.
Mm-hmm.
The grill lines on it. I mean, they kind of taste like they were done on a grill.
Yeah, but the one I get, the one that I get has barbecue sauce on it. And the barbecue sauce not only is smoky, but it has this like sweet flavor to it as well. So it gives the burger a little bit of sweetness. It's so good. So good.
Now we're heading back east on 64. And it's not as bad as it was coming up here. I'll tell you, the whole way here, it was like stop and go traffic. And it took us forever. And now we're just kind of having some smooth sailing. But a nice little adventure we had today, a quick little outing, like I said in the beginning. And I'm really looking forward to the video to come out. I think that's going to be a pretty cool one. I'm looking forward to seeing the whole thing all put together about the investigation of the WMA. It is October. It's our busy season, so we got a lot of library talks, the ghost tours in Yorktown. If you're ever down our way, ever down in Yorktown way, check out YorktownGhostWalks.com. You can come out and join us on a ghost walk. But we got the investigations, the calls pouring in, and we're going to be picking up again in November. So there's going to be a lot more to see. Anything you can think of that's coming up that might be interesting?
We do have a talk at the Pocosin Library that's coming up on the 24th. sometime around 6 or 6:30. I don't remember which right offhand. But then we have another one in Newport News at the Grissom Library that's going to be, I believe, on the 29th. So, like Jeff said, we've got a lot of library talks right around this time. And we've already done one for the Norfolk Library. That was our first time at one of the Norfolk public libraries. So hopefully we can kind of pick back up with that again next year and continue doing these, because we like to do them. We meet a lot of good people and get to hear a lot of different ghost stories from different people in the area. So it's always a good time. But like Jeff said, we do have investigations coming up before too long. I think we've got one the third weekend in November that's going to be coming up. So, and we may even book some more before then as well. So, yeah, stay tuned, because a lot happening.
Yeah, and if you're watching this before those library talks, come out and see us if you're in the area. Also, the Haunts of Pocosa's going on this weekend. It's a cool little Halloween event they have down at the Pocosa Museum. Good family event, and we'll be there, so you can stop in and say hi. Until next time, remember everybody, there is much more to see in the dark.